Hey guys, I hope you're all doing great. Today's video is just going to be a little makeup tutorial, first impressions using the Huda Beauty Orange Neon Palette. I purchased this one myself directly off Sephora Australian's website, and it took 2 days to arrive to me. I haven't received them in PR yet. I think I probably will. I think there just might be a delay with them being transported internationally, but I couldn't wait. Like, I just really wanted to use one of them this weekend, so I purchased the orange one because it's the one that stood out to me the most. And in today's video, I'm just going to do a little old eye tutorial, try and do something different. I'm going to try my best to do something different to what I usually would. It's probably still going to be a cut crease, but I'm going to try and spice things up a little bit. We'll see how it goes. I'm not like naturally the most creative person, so it can sometimes be a little bit hard for me to like branch out, but I'm going to try today. But I'm really excited to actually get stuck into using this because the colors are just absolutely gorgeous. Out of all the neon palettes, I think the orange one is probably going to be the most wearable because it's kind of just like warm tones on crack, if you know what I mean. So inside, this is what the palette looks like. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. I'm going to try and use as many shades out of it as possible. Flippin' love the packaging. It's like acrylic neon packaging. You guys know I love me a little acrylic moment. So this little palette is, honestly, it is just so beautiful. I even got silver glitter nails just to make sure that I wouldn't clash with the neon. So, you know, your girl is ready to get stuck into this. So I am going to be using my very own Sigma Favorites brush set, but because this eye look is like a little bit more in depth, I'm going to need to reach for some additional eye brushes. But this set you can actually do a full face of makeup with. Just when it comes to complicated, intricate eye looks, you'll need some extra eye brushes. So I'm going to use that and just a bunch of other Sigma brushes as well. So we're going to start by priming our eyelids with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral. I find it's best if you can use a lighter color concealer before you go in with your shadows because it helps to really make all those vibrant colors really pop. So if you're having a hard time getting them to be really bright, definitely try using a lighter color base and it'll help any color that you lay down on your eyelid really stand out. We are going to look so crazy for a hot minute. So crazy. This is why I hate doing my eye makeup first. I feel like you look insane. I literally look insane. Oh, and I haven't primed the rest of my face. I should have done that too. Okay, so I'm just going to set my eyelids with a little bit of MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light. And I'm just taking an F35 brush from Sigma and just dusting that over lightly, just to stop it from creasing. So first up, I'm going to be taking a clean E25 blending brush and I'm taking that yellow shade out of the palette and I'm going to apply that all around my inner corner and like the very first portion of my eyelid. Then I'm going to go in with orange, which is this one right here. And then I'll go in with the purple color, which is this one right here. And I'll be using 3 different E25 blending brushes while I'm doing that, just so that like I don't blend the actual colors totally together and make a new color. We want to keep those actual eyeshadow colors separated and just blend the edges together. So you'll need 3 different E25 blending brushes to do this. So we're going to go in with the first shade, which is that really beautiful yellow. It layers so nicely upon itself. All the shades in this palette do. I find it's very important though to make sure you tap the product onto your eyelid first and then blend. So once the yellow's down on that inner portion of the eyelid, I'm going to go in with this orange shade and I'm popping that through the center and focusing it around the crease area and doing the same motion, patting into the shade and then patting it onto my eyelid and then blending. It helps prevent fallout, but it also helps to really intensify the pigmentation of the eyeshadows. So we're going to go in with that fuchsia pink shade on the outer corner and yet again, same method, pat it onto the eye and then blend in circular motions. I find these shadows are super buildable, so when you apply a couple of layers, it really intensifies the color. If you go in with just like one little sweeping motion, it's going to be a very light wash of neon, but you can really intensify the shades the more you layer them. So I'm taking that fuchsia pink on a smudger brush under my lower lash line as well, and then we're going going to go in with a bit more yellow and bring it actually through like the brow bone area to just kind of bring all the colors together and make the blend a little bit more seamless. Then of course we are going to cut the crease, and I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer again, the exact same one we used to prime our eyelids. And I just find cutting the crease makes your eyelid colors stand out so much more. It really brings some structure to the actual eye look, and it makes your eyes look so big. I never thought I'd ever be able to do a cut crease, and I just started practicing and experimenting, and now it's like my most favorite eye look to do on myself. So if you guys haven't experimented with cut creases, you have to give it a whirl. Honestly, once you get the hang of it, your life will be changed, your eyeshadow game will be changed, and you'll thank me for it later. So I'm going to take the yellow, the orange, and the purple metallic shades out of this palette and apply it over the lid in a gradient. So we're going to start off with the yellow shade on the inner corner. I found when I was using it with just this fluffy brush, initially the pigmentation really wasn't there. So I just went through all three colors with this brush, and then I ended up using a flat shader brush with Fix Plus, which is what they actually recommend. They recommend to either use a brush with Fix Plus or use your finger to get the most intense color payoff. But they did actually layer beautifully, and they still have like a really nice sheen. They're just not like crazy foiled shades. They kind of look glittery on the eye, but when you use Fix Plus, it definitely does really intensify the shades. But I loved how the eye look like literally looks like a sunrise across the lid as well. So the colors I have through the crease and the matte shades are matched with the shimmers on the eyelid. I'm like seriously obsessed with how this looks. So once I got all those shades down, I decided to use the Melted Shadow in Limelight, I believe it's called, from Huda Beauty. And I used this color to cut my crease a little bit further, so just to really define that cut crease. It's kind of like a yellow-green shade, and it just complemented this overall eye look so beautifully. I'm so glad I did that little detail. I'm obsessed. So I'm not including my base makeup in this video because it's just like the same products I used in my tan tour review. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave the product list in the description box and everything, but my base makeup is just like super typical Hannah base makeup. So I'm just using my Anastasia and Amrezy highlight to highlight my inner corners and also my brow bones. This is a really beautiful like light gold color, and it complements bright colors so perfectly. I have it on my cheekbones as well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use my Quickflick 12mm intense black liner and just do a bit of a wing. I didn't know if I should do a wing or not, but I decided to, and I'm glad I did because wings just make everything better. So then I'm using the Samantha lashes from Huda Beauty as well. They're really nice, like fluttery long lashes without being too crazy on me because I only have little eyes, so really big crazy lashes just don't look right. I'm just using my NARS mascara to just blend my natural lash into the false lash and my lower lash line as well, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. Then for lips, I'm using Huda Beauty's new Power Bullet in the shade Bachelorette and also the Strobe in Enchanting, and this color combo is like what hot pink dreams are made of. I feel like this lip color with the eye look was absolute perfection, and I really love the formula of these Power Bullets too. I haven't really spoken about them much on social media, but they're really beautiful. They're like matte finished lipsticks, but they're very comfortable and they don't feel like crazy drying on the lips like a liquid lip does. I still like pairing it with a strobe though, because I just think like the lip strobes make everything 10 times better. I personally love a glossy lip over a matte lip, period, and the Power Bullets pair beautifully with all of her strobes as well, so that's amazing. So I was getting so into doing my makeup that it turned into a voiceover just because I was listening to music, I was in the zone, and I was having a lot of fun doing my eyeshadow today, so hope you guys don't mind. But this is the finished look. I am incredibly impressed with the formulation of these neon palettes. Now the matte shadows, they do have beautiful pigmentation, but it's layerable. So with one little swipe, it's just going to be like a sheer layer of color, but when you apply like 2 or 3 layers, you're going to get really intense like pigment and neon. And I find that's like the easiest way to work with like really bright, bold colors as well, so I'm happy about that. And then as for the actual foiled formulation, took me a few layers to build that up as well. It's not like crazy metallic, but it is really pretty. And I actually found that like my flat brush worked better than my normal shader brush, and then with a little Fix Plus it just sort of intensifies it a bit. But I layered all 3 of the shimmer shades in the palette across my eyelid, and it's so pretty. It's like the most beautiful combination of colors. So, I mean, money well spent for me. I will 110% be buying the other 2 because I just think These palettes are so cool, and this one is so beautiful, so I would definitely recommend this one. When I get the other two, I will definitely do videos on those as well. So if you guys enjoyed the video and you found it helpful, please do give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments below, and of course subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'm going to go enjoy my masterpiece for one more hour before I have to take it off because I have an appointment to get some more Botox, and you can't go in with a full face of makeup when you're getting Botox. So I wish I had been like wearing this makeup on a day that I could wear it all day because it is so pretty. Like I am obsessed with everything on my face, especially the eyes. I cannot deal. So anyways, enough rambling. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be talking to you guys in the comment section and in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.